Jennifer Lopez was one of the most requested looks for Celebrity Month, so I'm so excited to bring this look for you guys today. And I'm starting off with the MAC Charge Water to hydrate my skin. JLO is known for a few things. She's known for her glow. She loves that beautiful bronzy skin with that highlighted finish, and she always loves to sport a nude lip. So those are the two things we're gonna go for today's makeup. To start, I'm using the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. This is gonna give my skin a beautiful dewy finish. And to really make sure that the texture of my skin is super smooth, I'm using the Milk Blur Stick, which is probably one of my favorite products that I've discovered. I remember when I first got it, I thought it was really weird, but it actually works really, really well. It just smooths out the surface of your skin and really minimizes pores. For foundation, I'm using probably my current favorite drugstore foundation. This is the Maybelline Cushion Foundation, and I love using it with a brush because I could just kind of control the application a little bit more. But you guys are gonna see this foundation gives a really beautiful natural finish. It kind of looks like you have absolutely nothing on your skin, and it's pretty dewy. So you see that my skin has that nice glow to it. It's not matte, so I think it's perfect for this JLO glow look. The eyes for this look are typical for JLO. She loves to do a flirty eye, but without too much color, keeping it pretty neutral. So to start, I'm using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow base primer. I've been using this all through Celebrity Month, and it's definitely my current favorite eyeshadow primer, and I love that it's drugstore because you know it's gonna be a good price. So I applied that on my top lid and blended out a little bit on my lower lash line as well. And for an extra pop as well, I'm using the Milk Eye Pigment in the color Gig, which is going to make all the eyeshadows we apply stand out so much more. For the shadows, I'm using the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette. This is my first time using this, and I absolutely love this palette. The colors are so beautiful. Starting with this mid-tone color, I'm using that as my crease color. There's something about this palette that makes it smell like chocolate. I have no idea what it is, but if anybody else thinks that this palette smells like chocolate, please leave it in the comments for me below. So this look is really simple because everything we do on the top lid, we're gonna repeat on the bottom lash line. So I'm taking that same mid-tone color that we used in the crease for the lower lash line as well. Then I'm taking a slightly more cooler brown and using that in the crease with a smaller brush just to build some definition. I love with this palette that we could just use all the different colors and have a bunch of beautiful layers, which makes this look so easy. And then repeating that same color on the lower lash line as well. And now going in for more of that reddy brown eyeshadow, which is a beautiful tone, and using that just in the outer corner and a little bit along the lash line just to give the eye a bit of shape. JLO really loves to kind of create that extended shadow look to make her eyes look big and wide. And then taking that same reddy brown color along the lower lash line, mainly on the outer corner. Next, I'm taking the Bronzy tone from the shadow, applying that on my lid, just up to the crease, and all these colors go so beautifully together. Taking the highlight color in the inner corner. I love how it's just kind of like, you don't even need to think about it. Use all the colors in the palette, and you know that they're gonna work and look beautiful. And then last but least, I'm taking the nude color from the palette and using that as my brow bone color, and this just helps blend all the other eyeshadows and really clean up the look. For lashes, I'm using the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies. So these are a little bit different than the regular Demi Wispies because they're a bit thicker on the outer edges. And then once I have those on, I'm going in with this beautiful copper toned eyeliner. This one is from Sephora, and I'm using that in my waterline. This color is something JLO does a lot. She does these beautiful bronzy tones that really bring out the hazel in her eyes. Since this is a JLO look, we definitely have to do some major contouring and highlighting. I'm using the Lancome Le Duo Contour Stick, and I'm applying this underneath my cheekbones and along my temples, and also around my nose, just to really contour and give a nice strong shape to my nose. And when you're contouring, you want to create an oval shape to your face. That is where you want to apply the contour. Once I have that, I blend it all out with my synthetic brush. This one is from Luxie Brushes, my current favorite brushes. And then after the contour, I'm gonna go in and highlight. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost. Then I go back and blend it all out, and you will see that this really gives so much shape and dimension to your face and elevates your makeup look to another level. I use the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer to highlight underneath my eyes, and then for brows, I'm using what I've been using nonstop, the Maybelline Micro Precise Brow Pencil in Soft Brown, keeping the eyebrow pretty light because JLO never goes too intense on her brows, and then setting them in place with some brow gel. For bronzer, I'm using the Tarte bronzer in Princess Avenue, I believe this is called. I'll list it below, and using that all over. So this is going to give our skin that beautiful bronzy finish that JLO is known for, the JLO glow. This bronzer is beautiful. I love that it has a tiny bit of shimmer to it. It's like that beautiful, it's that perfect bronzy shade as well. So I kind of just put this all over to really bronze up my skin. And then I'm using another product from Tarte. I didn't realize I used so many Tarte products in this video. It is the Tarteist Pro Glow Highlighter Kit, and I wanted a really golden tone highlighter, and I piled on the highlighter for this, guys. I did not hold back because that is another JLO staple. I use this beautiful blush color from Flower Cosmetics. It's a warm peach that really just brought out all the golden tones in my skin. And then for lips, I used a nude pencil from the Balm Cosmetics. This one is called I Really Dig You. I applied this all over as my base, and then I went over it with this peachy nude lipstick from Bare Minerals. And JLO is a sucker for a peachy nude. Her makeup artist, Scott Barnes, is kind of one of the things that made him famous, is that beautiful peachy nude lip that he does on JLO. And I went over that lipstick with a bit of nude, peachy nude lip gloss from Bare Minerals. This color is called Popular. There is one more look left in Celebrity Month, so if you guys want to see your look, make sure you leave it for me below in the comments. Let me know who you want it to be. And if you're not following me on Instagram, be sure to add me at Eman. I post tons of behind the scenes pictures. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, hit like if you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the last celebrity look coming up this week. Love you!